7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Oh man, it's Wednesday night. What'd you say?
I was going to say something, but I forgot.
You're getting old, John.
Yep, forgot my Jinko Kaluba.
When you, I cut you off. My apologies.
Oh, no, I lost it.
The thought was there, and it just flew away. It's just gone here, there, gone today, gone tomorrow. You know, here today, gone tomorrow. Something.
Gone in the minute.
Gone, baby,
Second.
gone, baby, gone, baby, gone.
Gone in a second.
Well, it's Wednesday night. You found us once again. It's We Be Tailin. I'm Captain Eric Hasty, and this is
John King.
He does remember his name, ladies and gentlemen. He does remember his name.
Took
Congratulations. There we go. Tonight, I hope we're coming in better color-wise. It definitely looks better on our end. Last week, I don't know what had happened, but it was ugly last week, and we appreciate you sticking through and watching with us.
Wasn't that pre-Easter egg colors?
That could be it. It was Easter. Yeah. We were studying. We were trying to get the Easter,
Easter
vibe.
egg effect.
Yeah. Because I guess is this Easter weekend coming this weekend? Yeah. No.
Yep.
So
and they gave me off.
Yeah.
They've never done that before.
So what day do you have off?
Saturday and Sunday. Well, I mean, we're always off Sunday, but Saturday we usually work 8 till noon. But they said you can have it off.
Yeah. Was it your Saturday again this Saturday?
No. Well, it was. Yes, it was mine Saturday again because I had 2 for the month. But I'm off. So we good.
Well, good for you. So we can expect big pictures next week.
Yep.
All right. Good deal.
Big pictures.
Well, as usual, we're shooting live in beautiful downtown Inglis inside of Captain's Cove Outfitters. We got a good show for you today. Topic tonight is what to do when all else fails. We've got a running joke about that, and we'll get to that here down the way. But we'll have a little bit of spotted by the weekend fishing. Weekend fishing was rough, boys and girls. That weather from like Wednesday through Saturday was horrible. It was blowing. It was horrible. They can keep that.
I'm over the bad weather.
Aren't we supposed to have
and the wind and the rain and everything?
Yeah, aren't we supposed to have April showers and just like the wind already be blowing out in March or something like that? Doesn't
April
March blow in or
brings
something?
May flowers.
Yeah.
March winds, April showers, May flowers.
So we're just running late.
We just need flowers.
We could be pregnant. We're late.
Let's get some flowers.
So there you go. So gonna have a good show. Stick around to the end. I think we're gonna have some fun. John, let's see if anybody is even on. What do you think? Let's see here. All right.
I think we ought to switch till 10 o'clock at night when they're awake.
So there's Dale. Robin is on. Doug, what's up, buddy? Tracy's on. Derek's on. Chris is on. Hey, look, that John King fella's on.
He is.
There's Bonnie with State Farm. Denise, howdy, howdy. Jason and Elizabeth. There's Ty. Donna is on. All right. There's Tyler. Richard, what's happening, buddy? Another Rich. A Richard and a Richard. 2 Riches.
Serafini.
And Laura. So we got a few people watching already, John. That's good news. Good news. So we talked about this a couple weeks ago, and we really didn't follow up very well. But I think it is going to be time. We are first time here. Thanks for the invite, Derek. All right. Well, Jesse, welcome to the show. You're more than happy to stick around and become a tailor, like quite a few folks have become. So welcome to the show. We try to do a fishing show that is just a little more entertaining sometimes. We try to get you a What do we try to do, John? We try to teach them something, but
I haven't quite figured it out.
yeah, no,
But there's something.
3 years, and we still don't know what the heck we do, but it's entertaining. Stick around.
We think.
Rhonda, all right. Rhonda, we were throwing them jigs all this week.
She sent
they were
me
doing
a
well.
picture with a blue one.
Yeah. Thomas and Cindy are in the house as well. All right, good deal. So things are moving along. So we were talking about this a couple weeks ago, and this time of year, our viewership always goes down. It's 7 o'clock because it's still sunny outside, and everybody's outside either still fishing, still doing whatever. And we talked about going to 8 o'clock, and then we just kind of dropped it. We didn't say anything about it, but I think there was enough positive comments on there versus just a couple that said, they may not be able to watch, or maybe they'll stay up late one night, something. I don't know. Either way. So I think we're going to move the show from 7 to 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Just call it our summertime hours. What do you think?
I think so, because people are out fishing, doing things, mowing grass.
There you go.
Yep.
So Stephanie's on now. Stephanie's on just to watch Laura win again. Or Laura and Jessica. Well, Stephanie, you got to get in there too now. But yeah, so if everybody's down with 8 o'clock, let us know in the comments. If everybody's opposed, if we get a bunch opposed, maybe we won't. But another announcement, we are going to take a break. The last Wednesday of this month, we will not be doing a show. We've got something tied up, and we will not be able to do a show the last Wednesday of the month, unless you want to handle it up on your own, John.
I can do it by myself.
Okay. Good deal.
Yeah.
So maybe you'll get John.
I'll do it by myself.
There we go. So we'll
I'll just go live.
you'll have to get it on the Pro King John page though, or
I
whatever.
don't think that's going to work. I doubt very
That's
seriously.
not how any of this
I don't
works.
think that's how this works. Anybody seen John? Nope.
Yeah. So
Nobody
no.
seen John.
Basically, I've got a pressing engagement and will not be able to do that. And though John is good at a lot of things, setting up all the stuff that we do to do the show is not good. He's good at taking it down.
I take it down. I take this stuff down.
But setting it up and driving the show, it's interesting. So so we will be taking a break, followed right back up. So we're not going away. We're just taking a break. So John, man, we got some people showing up here.
They're coming in.
Got to get ready for the spring
They
fling.
heard
I
about
like your thoughts there, Donna.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for the spring fling.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you think we could get more viewers if I stripped?
Oh God, no.
I'm gonna do it.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we'll put it out to the tailors.
Yeah.
I don't. We have a strong female presence, but I don't know.
It. I'm stripping.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh man! Oh God! Look at! Oh no!
Oh, that's.
Oh man! Look at there!
That was
another
like,
Salt Life shirt.
That was like wow! I was like almost so breaking rule number 1. God, that was close. And that is, I mean, this is partially breaking the rule right here. This is partially breaking the rule, still.
I just wanted to show off my new guns.
Oh, God. Well,
whoa. I mean, my, what do you call those? Those are more like,
see, Jason and Elizabeth, no. Rule 1, keep your shirt
that's
on.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, no.
Oh, God.
How to lose viewership in 3,
Yep,
2,
yep.
1.
How to kill a show in 3 seconds. There we go. Man, you've taken the wind out of our sails once again.
My daughter got me this for a gift for my birthday.
Yeah, so that's a birthday shirt.
That's gotta wear my birthday shirt, man.
Well, this will probably be the only wearing of it. So there we go. We've got it out for everybody to see.
I had to do it for everybody to see. I really appreciate my daughter buying me this shirt, dadgummit. Because when your daughter buys you a shirt, what do? You wear it.
You got to wear it. Even though it is a quarter to thirds rule breaking right there. There's a lot of rule 1 breaking right there. It's not full.
It's a shirt.
It is, but man, it's a partial shirt.
It is. This thing's sexy, man. This is sexy.
Oh my goodness.
I like my shirt.
I thought John was streaking. No, Tyler, no. No ideas here.
Tyler turned away.
Yep, there we go. I'm sexy and I know it. I see coming across here. Oh, God. Now you're going to get him dancing.
No.
Dale says he's got $1. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
no.
Hey, stop encouraging him. Oh, my gosh. Good God, Gertie.
Oh, man.
So, all right. Well, there we go. Entertaining, entertainment at its best,
Yeah.
right there. Welcome to the show. So, John, Donna brought it up right there.
Yeah.
And we have the second annual Spring Fling coming up May 7th at the Plantation on Crystal River.
This is going to be a good one.
This is going to be fun. May 7th, 7 till 10. Basically, 10 o'clock is when the noise ordinance is. So, we got to kind of cut down the noise after 10. We got to shh, so this is going to be fun. We're going to have big raffles. John insists that we have a game, so there will be at least one game played for entertainment's sakes. Man, it's just a great time to get all the tailors together. A lot of the captains come to this. There's a wealth of knowledge all in one place.
Plenty of people to talk
yeah,
to, all approachable.
Very much so. Very much so.
They'll probably answer any question you got, I'm sure.
They will.
They're all good people.
And adult beverages. You can bring your kids. It is for the most part kid friendly.
It's kid friendly.
Yeah. But there, be warned, there is alcohol. There is loud music. There is it's a party, y'all.
That's right. We
It's a party.
sing, we dance, we have a good time. We karaoke, we play maybe a game. Yeah, it's good stuff. And
has
y'all
been
can rent a
something similar
room in case
to
y'all
karaoke.
drink and want to stay. Get your Uber. Don't drink and drive. All that good stuff.
Yep. If you do want to stay at the Plantation, send me some information, and I will send you a code. I'll get you a link that you can reserve through for a discount at the Plantation. So if you do want to get a room, we try to help out our tailors every now and again. Hell, we help them out a lot, John.
Yes.
But so Donna, thank you, for that, bringing that up. I mean, it was right next in line, and you were right on top of it.
She was right on top of it.
A lot of people always ask, okay, well, you're having these raffles, you're doing all this, what's the money going to and all that good stuff. And it is basically, it's always been for show improvement, getting new equipment for us. We've gotten new cameras, we've gotten new lights, we've done, things like that to improve the show. If you go back to the first few episodes on Facebook, 3 years ago, it was rough. I mean, the fact that we got some of you all to stick around and watch, that was tough. And we appreciate every one of you that's still here from the early days.
I do that. I go
promise
back
you.
just to watch one to see. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, Well,
Whoa.
I'm not going to lie. Looking at last week's episode, as crappy as that looked, the way, and we still hadn't figured out what was wrong, but that
was
reminded me of early
The
on,
old school
that
deal.
reminded me of early videos, and man, that was horrible, so, so we've been talking about why we've moved to YouTube, for a while, and because of big plans and all that good stuff. So we'll let you in on a little secret. So for a while, especially back in the beginning when we started doing the Facebook stuff, people were telling us that it would be fantastic if we could do the show from the boat, if we could do this from the boat, if we could see you guys fishing, and it's like, okay, well, we can't do the show live from the boat. I mean, it's just, there's no way that, we could do it live. But we could, produce it. We could record things, produce it, and then we'd be able to put it out on YouTube. And then we've had this idea for quite some time. And it's getting to the point where we're pulling the trigger. This year, we're going to start filming and producing videos, for YouTube. And it will be on another page, but it's going to be We Be Tailin related, and it's going to be John and I cutting up, having a good time, and you'll get an idea of what it's like to go fishing with John and I when we get to go and have a good time. And we hope that carries over to the fun that everybody thinks we have. Because that's, I don't know, John, I hear it all the time. What's it like to go fishing with John? I imagine it's this, that, and the other, and I think that you've had it,
no idea.
Back and forth. So we're going to get that out there, and it's going to be a show. It's going to be a show with a twist as well. So basically, from here on out, any of the tipping, that we get for the show, anything from the raffles, anything like that, plus skin off our back, anything that's coming in is going to go for cinema grade type equipment to do this, and do produced videos. We're still going to be doing the live stuff. That's not going away. This is an addition to everything that we do. So, you know, we appreciate everything that you've done for us at this point, and we appreciate everything that you do for the future. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the people watching, you know, right now. And we really do.
The best fishing show on YouTube.
That is the goal. I mean, that's it.
It's,
you know, we want to have this where it is filmed, edited, and I mean, like it would be for TV.
Yeah.
You know, even though it's just going to be, you know, YouTube, you know, great. It's going to be filmed like it was going to be a TV show.
Ours is going to be completely different. People go out there to catch the biggest, baddest fish. We're going to go out there and catch the smallest, littlest fish.
It could happen.
We're going to show y'all just how good we really are.
We're going to see. We're going to show you what goes on behind all the pictures that get posted.
The bloopers, the what just happened. Did you forget the plug?
Yeah, oh, God, yeah. So, so that is what we're shooting towards. And again, that's another reason why we've moved to the YouTube platform. So I'm sorry for all the haters that hate it that we left Facebook and we're doing all this on YouTube, but it is for a reason and it is going forward. So we want you to be on board for our journey moving forward. We hope everybody sticks with us and we carry our people over, you know, to that channel when it happens. So, you know, we just wanted to get that out. You know, we've been saying there's been a reason, there's been a reason, there's been a reason. That's kind of the reason. And we don't want to go into super detail.
Yeah, we can't give details, but it's going to be completely different.
It's going to be
different.
It's going to be something.
It's going to be something.
So stick with us. We're coming back around, and it's going to be good.
It will be good.
Yeah. Yep. Always an awesome time fishing with John and Eric. Thank you, Tyler. Yeah. Definitely two of my favorite people to fish with. Wow, awesome.
You ever fished with Tyler?
I have. I had Tyler on one of his very first, I don't know if it was his first redfish, but like one of his real sized, you know, a real redfish, you know.
Was this?
So years ago.
Oh, back in the day?
Yeah, 3 years ago, maybe. Yeah, it's been a while.
Back in the day?
Yeah. Had to grab food and beer. Watching now. What? Thanks, Bob.
Great grab.
There we go. The bearded one. Good evening, fellas. There we go. Jessica can't wait. Well, thank you, Jessica. We appreciate that. So, like I said, big reasons why we moved to YouTube, and that's it. So we just wanted to kind of get that out. Now, we had a great Blackwater Fishing Club meeting, John, this past Thursday.
We did.
It was very, very entertaining. We were asked to speak, you and I, to kind of do our We Be Tailin shtick, and we pulled it off. We had a packed house upstairs. Apparently, they were very busy downstairs in the restaurant as well. So, I mean, it was
loaded. That parking lot, you couldn't park.
Was, not only was there, you know, they were bringing more chairs and you know, from downstairs upstairs, but I mean,
standing room
it
only.
was packed. And granted, that wasn't just because of us. I mean, the club is really growing, amazing. But it does make us feel good that it was that full. You know, people coming to see us talk. But man, it was fun. And here's a shot of So I know it's going to be hard to tell, but I am standing in a boat, John, if you will, and I have a rod and reel in my hand, and John was my fish.
And I'm standing in the water.
And John was my fish in the water. So, I mean, if you were there, you knew what happened. If you weren't there, maybe we'll do this presentation again, you know, at another venue or something to that effect, because if you were there, you were there. But it was very, very entertaining. We kind of gave a how-to on how to handle your fish, how to handle these big fish on lighter tackle, how to work your rod, how to work the drag, you know, how to steer the fish. And
that was informative because it shows stuff that you normally don't get to see. And people finally raised their hand after you convinced them. They were like, yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
it took them a minute, but they were all like, well, I guess I'm busted.
Well, nobody, you know, so we asked some questions, you know, all right, who does this? And, you know, and obviously it's the wrong way. And nobody likes to admit that they do something wrong. But as it went on, you know, there was more and more people admitting that they were doing things, you know, inappropriately or somebody they knew was doing things wrong. And it was great. Something just happened. We just got a new subscriber. Thank you, Daniel. Great, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming for the show. We appreciate it, man. Always building numbers, bud. It's one subscriber at a time, John. One subscriber at a time. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate you joining. Let's see. So, yeah, that was great. So, the meeting was fun. We had the tournament. We talked about the tournament, and then we had the tournament. And, again, this was Saturday, which the morning was fantastic.
Yes, it was.
I mean, like just gorgeous. Other than lack of water, it was gorgeous, John. It was beautiful. No damn water, but it was gorgeous.
Then it changed.
And then the devil come out.
That's right.
He was mean. But nevertheless, John, here's a look at your Blackwater Fishing Club tournament winners right there. So for the redfish, first to second place, I won redfish first place. Lawrence won second place. And for trout, David won first place, and you picked up second place. But man, that was a close race right there. I mean, there was 1 ounce difference, I guess, between the trouts, and man, it was close. It was a good deal, and it was one of those hard days.
It was.
It was one of those what to do when all else fails kind of days. And again, it's the topic. We're getting to it. It'll be towards the end of the show, and we're going to get there. But, man, great group of guys. It was one of those days where not everybody came back to the weigh-in because, there were not a lot of fish caught. There were not.
It was tough.
John and I, as a whole, for ourselves, we do not keep fish. But we did keep a couple extra fish, to kind of help feed because we didn't think, there'd be enough fish to go around for everybody that sticks around for the fish fry. So, what did we brought back an extra black drum.
Yep. And we almost brought in the snook.
Oh, he was so close. So close. Oh, he was so close.
He almost got 8.
People would have loved us, John, if we brought that guy.
That would have been great. But we had
close.
enough fish to feed everybody, so
but
that
we
was
did.
good.
So that was great. So Blackwater Fishing Club upstairs at the Blackwater the first Thursday of every month. Come and join us. The fishing club's fun in itself, but then there's always the following tournament, and it's just a bunch of fun. It is. Come out and see us.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
You might learn something.
True. Well, John, let's get into some Captain's Corner.
Nice.
Captain's Corner is where everybody's the captain of their own vessel. We want to see a little video fishing report from you as to what's going on, where the fish are biting, what you caught your fish on, that kind of thing.
Your area.
15, 30 seconds. Tell us all about it. And when you film, have you filmed sideways? Don't film like this. This is how they get stuff on Twitter or something like that, or Instagram. We want to get you into landscape mode, so because we're on YouTube.
Eric made
here,
a frame.
Well, it's not just because Eric made a frame. It's just everything
Eric
looks
made
better.
a frame and it looks good in the frame.
Yeah.
Looks good in the frame.
So let's go to Laura, who was catching a fish on a rod that they just won through the meme contest.
No way.
With Bonnie with State Farm.
Oh, way.
Yeah.
So how awesome is that?
So
Can't
here
wait.
we go. Here's Laura.
He's going.
All right, Laura's got her 29 on the money snook. Caught on a glow DOA as normal. And happy, babe?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Well, you never had your drag come out so much, have you?
Nope.
Cool beans. And Laura's, they are in season, but we're not going to take this one today. She is dying to see what one tastes like, but I think this would be good karma. She wants to let him go. We're kind of scouting today more than anything.
Can I let him go now?
Yep. Just turn him out there.
All right. How cool was that, huh?
You think those snook, after they're caught like that and they go, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh wait, they're releasing me. And they go back and they tell the other guys, no big deal, go ahead and bite, they're releasing.
Eat the food.
Yep, and then they look around and they go, have you seen Carl? Anybody seen Carl? He gone.
There we go. Yeah, so that was awesome. And again, 29-inch. They could have kept that fish.
They could have, but they let it go.
They let it go to
How
fight
nice is
again
that?
and to get a little bit bigger and maybe make some more snooky
maybe
babies.
make some more babies and make bigger drag next time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So so good deal. And again, that was cool on the rod that they just won from Bonnie with State Farm. So that's pretty awesome. That is awesome. So, all right, then we've got another video. John, these big black drums, the old uglies. They're out and about right now.
Yeah, they are.
They are
fun fish.
And we got a little bit of action shot of Ken catching one right here. Here we go.
We're getting this big ugly a little closer. We've been fighting him 5 minutes. You can see him right there. This guy's 20, 25 pounds. I don't know, maybe bigger. You can see him right there in the water. Come on. Come on. Shimano 2500, no, 3000 is my Bulls Bay rod from Captain's Cove.
What's your leader and what's your line?
15-pound main line, 30-pound leader. I can't horse him too big. Oh, there he is, big boy.
Oh my word, look at the size of him.
The big one.
Jeez, he's tired. He's getting tired now. It's been like 5, 6, 7 minutes now. I gotta get the net.
All right, good deal.
Big drums.
I like big drums, and I cannot lie. They are a fish that just pulls and pulls and pulls. And like I said, it's something that you could still catch on that, 12 to 17 or, whatever. It's going to take a little bit of time, and it's just a fun fish.
And they're a ton of fun to catch. I really like catching drum.
And when they're that big, you let them
Just
go.
let 'em go.
Don't keep those giants. They taste like crap and they're full of worms.
They're wormy.
Let them go. Yeah. Eat the smaller ones. Still got their black stripes. I like the 22 to smaller myself. But that's just me, John. Who am I? There we go. Good filming. Great job. All right.
Yeah, those
good
were nice.
deal.
Two nice, good videos.
The Tailors have spoken. They liked it.
Yeah. Good stuff.
There we go. All right. So if you want to participate in Captain's Cove, Captain's Corner, we're in Captain's Cove. Just send your videos to CaptainEricHasty@gmail.com, Shasty McNasty Fishing on Facebook, or text it to 352-220-3206. Again, 15 to 30 seconds. We're not looking for a 5-minute report, and it will make you YouTube famous for, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I like it. Alrighty, so where does that get us to? Oh, John, we're at the belt, buddy. We're at the belt. Dun, dun, dun. So the belt, another one where you guys get to participate by sending in pictures of big fish.
Easy enough.
Big fish.
Of the month.
So, John, we've got a couple of new viewers on here. Tell them all about the belt and what they got to do.
Down here at Captain's Cove, on the wall, we've got this beautiful display with a World Wrestling Federation belt. And it says, "You are the champion for the month." And then Eric made this beautiful display of wood, and it hangs on the wall. And when you catch the fish of the month, everybody takes a photo of their fish, and then you put it on a stick. If the fish of the month, say, is snook, and you catch a 40-inch snook and he wins, well, then you get your picture on the photo here on the back wall at Captain's Cove, and you're the brag rights for a month.
Bragging rights.
Yep.
There we go.
It's very simple. So this month's fish is a triple tail.
There we go. So, and again,
same places.
Send them to the same places. You guys can come back and look at any given time, but we always start with our current belt winner. Last month was snook. So, Samuel with a 40-inch snook won last month. So there we go. Perfect example of what we're looking for. 40-inch snook. He, he had to. He's got it on a measuring tape on one and a measuring board on another. Once they get that big, John, it's kind of hard to
pieces together.
And we do look for a little bit of honesty in this as well.
Short,
yeah. So just try to again.
This is all for fun.
Yeah,
this bragging rights, all for fun.
But as you stated, this month is the triple tail. So we are looking.
I wonder if anybody caught one.
The biggest triple tail. Well, wonder no more, John. There has been one.
We've had an entry.
Yeah, we have one caught.
So they're showing up then.
There we go. So here's Tyler with what he is calling, and it looks that way on the stick as well, a 21-inch triple tail.
That's a fine triple tail.
So that's what they look like, John.
Yep, that's a prehistoric fish right there.
There you go.
And a very tasty one at that.
Yep. I have only had triple tail not very many times.
I don't think I've really eaten any.
Yeah, that's it. And it was fantastic.
Yep.
I had it in a restaurant, but
oh, really?
Yep.
Interesting.
But yeah, that's good eats. That's
very
good
interesting.
Eats. Yeah,
I've never
I'd eat
had
it
it
again.
at a restaurant.
Yeah, I'd eat it again. But yeah, so that's send us your pictures. We'll get you on there. 21 inches is the size to beat. So if you get that triple tail,
get a
21 and a quarter, 21 and a half,
22, 27.
37 pounds,
Yeah,
let's go ahead and get that in.
They
and
get
you
quite
too.
large.
They do. That they do, John. So, John, there were some things happening this past week that I wasn't really much aware of. And then you made me aware of it. And though I didn't follow it, I followed it vicariously through you because you were giving me updates on the regular. I was like, okay.
What's he talking about?
And then I kept asking questions, and you were having a hard time answering. So then you had to do research to answer my questions. So then it kind of become a thing, and then I did get interested in it, and I kept bugging you. Well, where are they at now? What's going on now?
It's a very interesting deal.
So we had some friends from the Blackwater Fishing Club. They said, hey, look, maybe you all should touch on that a little bit.
Yep.
On the show, they thought it was really neat. I said, all right. So what we're talking about is the 2022 Skiff Challenge.
That's pretty cool.
And they had a handful of boats. There were some stipulations that your boat couldn't be bigger than, I think it was 18 foot I saw in the rules today.
Yeah.
You couldn't have more than, a
22-gallon tank, 70 horsepower stock motor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these folks took these skiffs from Floribama.
Yeah.
All the way through the armpit, all the way down all the way down south, and all the way back up the east coast to Fernandina Beach.
1,500 and something miles.
And an 18-foot or less skiff, John.
Most of them were 17 feet. So, wow. And they didn't all take the intercoastal waterway or the shallows. Some of them went offshore. In the little boats.
Yeah, a couple of them made the cut from Apalachicola to Cedar Key Way or something. So they kind of cut out some of the armpit and just cut across.
Whoa, man.
There were pictures of one of them. I mean, they just completely airborne.
Out of
boom, boom, boom.
These guys are obviously well-seasoned captains that don't have much fear.
Well, this was a 24-hour around the. There was no
drive, go.
You pulled in to get fuel. You had a half an hour break, I guess, and that was to fix anything, fuel up, get food, and then you were back into it.
They were using quick fuel drops. So I watched them fill a boat up. Bloop, one tank. Bloop, one tank. Boom, they were gone. Yeah. I was like, wow, that's it. They came in, they filled up, they were gone. And it was Captains for Clean Water is basically what started this. So all the money that they raise pretty much goes to all that. So, yeah, it's a good thing. I want to drive one of the boats. I want to get a boat. I want to do it. Yeah. I think I can. There was one guy that bowed out that was older like me, but I want to do it.
I just look at how crappy it was this weekend.
Oh, horrible.
And all we had to do was run in it for 15 minutes, and we bitched and moaned about
but
it.
If I knew I was getting into, I'd be more prepared. But I would like to run a skiff and do it.
Yeah.
I would love to do it. I want to do it.
Well, maybe, I don't know if you put your name in a hat or how it works.
I don't know.
But
we need to start looking now for a skiff we can run with a 70 horse motor on it, and let's do it. 3 days of just downright driving. I want to do it. It would be so much fun.
Could it be a show thing?
Yeah. I think we ought to do it.
I'm doing it next year, Rich says. He'll be the first one there.
See? I want to do it.
All right. Well, wow. Damn.
I want to do it.
But all in all, I mean, here Hills Bay won the thing, you know. So here they are. And like I said, you know, kudos to these guys. I mean, I mean, they may be injured for life after this. But
oh,
I mean,
yeah. You know their kidneys
you know,
took a beating. Yeah. I mean, because those guys were the picture that I found of their boat like this.
Wow.
In the water coming out of the air. And, I mean, they were out there in 6-7 foot seas, and they're running this skiff. I'm like, holy mackerel. Yeah. I mean, balls to the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. All right. So there we go. Everybody wants us to do it, document it, and put it on this channel.
I want to do it so bad. God. I really want to find. I mean, if you know, you only live once, why not?
Yeah, but I want that once to be a while.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, they take precautions now. This is not something they go. They don't take this lightly. I mean, they've got PFDs. They've got e-burbs. They have the Coast Guard ready. They have CETO ready that's faster than the Coast Guard. Sure, these guys are not, this isn't their first rodeo. They've done this a few years now in a row. Yeah. And so it's getting more traction now and more people are hearing about it, but I barely heard about it last year. And then this year I started following it because one of Andrew's friends was actually, I think, driving one of the boats or something. So I want to do it. I really do. I think I could do it.
I had no idea. I didn't have time to follow it per se, but I mean, you were giving me the updates, and I was very interested in what you had to say.
Yeah, what an interesting thing.
Yeah. All right, John, moving right along. Bonnie with State Farm, huge sponsor of the show. We appreciate her very much. She has saved the tailors here lots and lots of money, and not just tailors. She saves everybody money, but give her a call, 352-484-0905 to get a quote from Bonnie on your house insurance, boat insurance, life insurance,
truck,
all that, automobile, you know, all that good stuff, you know. Give her a call. She'll save you some money.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Bonnie is sponsoring a new contest this month where all you got to do is send us a picture of you with your fish in the boat. That's all you got to do, John.
Yep.
And then we'll take, we'll show the picture off, and then we'll put your name in a hat at the beginning of the month, and we'll draw for it, and whoever draws will win this fantastic knife set from State Farm. And the one and only Check It Stick. The stick you want to have if you want to keep the man off your back right here. So great little prize package. That in itself is a $80-something prize package right there for sending in a picture of you with a fish.
Yep.
You know how many pictures I got to show, John?
One. Tyler.
Oh. Tyler what?
Tyler with a green fish.
That was for the belt.
Oh, he told me to tell you that was for both.
Oh.
My bad.
Yeah, you left that part out.
I may have slipped on that.
So we got one?
One.
All right, well then hold on, John. Wait for it. We're going to show you. There we go. There's Tyler with a nice fish.
Yep. I forgot. My bad.
So we got one. All right, there we go. Tyler, you're well on your way to winning a very nice Danko knife set with the Check It Stick, you know, because the competition is very thin right now. So, wow.
Well, yeah, see, Tyler's reminding me both.
It
was my bad, Tyler. I failed. But I fixed it, Tyler.
There you go. And just like before, you're going to send these photographs of you holding a fish, too.
My bad.
You know, the same old right there. So there we go. See how communication can fall through the cracks?
Yeah, that's right. It was just like that. I dropped the ball. See, but I knew Tyler would be there to fix me.
I think if everybody communicated better, there'd be no wrong in the world. Yeah. We could all get along, you know, but nobody knows how to communicate.
I think it was because Tyler yelled at me.
He yelled at you?
Yeah.
Tyler yelled at you?
Oh, yeah.
Tyler.
Yeah, he busted me. Tyler busted me.
There you go. Tyler says, I got more if you need them. I mean, you got your entry, but one entry
got your
per,
entry.
You know, there you go. Yep. All right. Well, there you go, Stephanie. Get Billy Henderson to build you a boat. It's manufacturers only. All right. Well, interesting. Yeah, that could happen. Maybe.
That's a manufactured boat. I'm sure that would be legal to put in there.
Yeah, there we go. So it's something that could happen. All right. So moving right along, John, we're Where are we? We're to Salt Life, John.
Yes, Salt
we're
Life.
to Salt Life. Salt Life was gracious enough to pick up Shasty McNasty Fishing, i.e. they pick up the show because the show just kind of comes along with everything we do. So let's take a look and get ready to write down that Salt Life code after this beautiful Salt Life Fishing. Salt Life Fishing. Salt Life,
Commercial.
where is it? Commercial. Here we go. Alrighty, so not only do we put a $20 or 20% card in the prize package for the people that win at the end of the night, we give away a one-time use only Salt Life code. First person to put it in and use it gets it. It's that simple. You know, you got to be the first one to put it in. We've been doing this, and it's 20% off your order, John. So all you've got to do is have your order ready and plug in this code right here. CC2093IXRB. Plug in that code right there, CC2093IXRB, right now, and you can get up to 20% off, or what, not up to, you get 20% off. SaltLife.com.
Nice.
So easy, a caveman can do it, I think is what they said.
I had a guy email me that today. He actually told me that.
It was that easy?
He said, John, I've got something for you. It's so easy, even a caveman can do it.
Yeah?
And he was referring to me as a caveman.
So apparently he thought you were...
So I deleted him.
Oh! Just like that.
Don't mess with me like that.
Jeez.
I am smarter than a caveman. I know the delete button.
Yeah. You can make fire.
Yep. And I called him back and said, could you please resend me that? I need it. Deleting got the best of me.
And then here we go real quick too. Salt Life. Oh, nope, wrong Salt Life.
Wrong Salt Life.
Where is it? There we go. So Salt Life has a virtual fishing tournament coming up May 1st through the 31st. So it's a month-long tournament. Link is in the description. So if you go to the description, you know, it's right under the video that's playing now. There's a link that you could click on to go ahead and sign up for it. And basically, I think it was redfish, trout, and possibly flounder. And then I think the largemouth bass. So there's competition for all of that right there. And again, it is virtual, so you'll be able to somehow or another send in a picture, do whatever the case might be. The rules aren't officially out yet, but you could sign up. When you go to sign up, there'll be the last question down on the registration says, "How do you hear about us?" Shasty McNasty Fishing or Captain Eric Hasty, one of the two. We would appreciate it. That way they know where they're getting some pull. And I would like to see somebody win from the Nature Coast. I think that would be awesome.
That would be pretty neat.
And if somebody won from our show,
even awesomer. Even awesomer. Is that a word?
Even mo better.
Even mo better.
There we go. All right, John. So moving right along, we've had a lot to talk about tonight, and time is running out. Let's get to some trips here real quick. So you had your birthday on Friday, and the weather was crap.
It's always crap on my birthday.
A lot of bad luck, a lot of things happen on your birthday, but I had wiped out basically Thursday, Friday, and Saturday due to the weather. I said, I'm not taking anybody out there and beating them up. Not going to do it. Jessica, the tournament's free. All you got to do is go sign up, and it's free. So, easy peasy. Yeah, so we went out, and it was your birthday, and it was rough, and it was horrible, and I complained the whole time, and oh, that's not the right one. We're looking for that one. That's the button. But we got you on a nice overslot red. Did we catch? I think you got a little flounder as well, and then I got a barely keeper right there. I think
a miserable day.
I think we had our what to do when everything else fails typical joke comment, and we ended, and we went and had lunch at the Blackwater.
That's right.
Which at that point was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Friday,
That was the
Saturday.
fourth day in a
Yeah.
row that we had eaten something at Blackwater, followed up by Saturday at the tournament. 5 days in a row at Blackwater. I think we're the only reason they're open, John.
Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man.
But we ended up following it up Saturday with this was a trip for the tournament. So we're looking for the biggest trout and the biggest red. You caught an overslot snook, another nice snook, black drum. You caught the winning trout.
Redfish.
And I caught the winning redfish.
Yeah, I got
no
redfish.
Pictures of that, but we got them.
Yeah, no pictures of
we
the
won.
trout and the redfish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We won, but we didn't get pictures of it. So sometimes in the heat of the moment,
that's right.
the pictures are not as important as winning.
Yeah,
Winning.
just winning.
And I tell you, the redfish was not spectacular, but it was enough to win, and
My
that's
trout
all.
was spectacular.
It was a
He was
fat trout. No,
1 ounce. 1 ounce I lost by.
The red was what, 23 inches.
Yeah.
And he was probably a good 3 inches longer than any of the other reds, that were in there.
Isn't that
I mean,
crazy?
But that's the kind of day it was in
That's the kind of day it
Yankeetown.
was, yeah.
It was tough fishing. And again, we're going to talk about this.
That's right. We're going to fix it for you because we know what to do when the fishing's bad.
Yeah. But as Sunday came around, I said no mas. But John, he wasn't having it. He went out, and apparently it was a beautiful day.
Beautiful.
But it was a horrible day for fishing, except for what, the last 5 minutes?
Fight,
Yeah,
yes.
the last 5 minutes of the day, you guys finally got on
After
some
we
fish.
caught those fish, we said, "Hey, let's go eat." And one Blackwater.
Yeah, and there you go. Oh, so you were 6 days.
Yeah.
6 days.
Yeah.
I was just mere 5. I had no idea that you blackwatered it then too. Oh wow. All right. I did have a charter on Monday, and we caught, still the hunt for the nice size red. I think we caught some rats. We got some nice flounder, and we missed. And when I say I mean my client. He missed 4 that come unhooked at the boat. So we could have had, 6 flounder, would have been nice. We ended up with some nice trout. A short or a snook that was a little bit short. And then like this 40-pound black drum. I mean, he was thick. That the picture doesn't do it justice, but I filmed a little bit of the fella catching it and all that good stuff, and it was just it was fun. I mean, you had time. I mean, he was catching it on my my 12 to 17, and drag was set just right, and just everything worked out. It was fun, but got out again on Tuesday. And we were down south. Where's Tuesday? Here we go. We were down south, and we were waiting on that water. None of the water ever really came in that great down south. We had 2 keeper reds to the boat, and they spit right there at the boat. That one kind of blew my mind. The gentleman caught the puffer, but he didn't get the hook in the red.
Landing that puffer, no problem.
After fighting the red, and of course we joked about that. But then I was like, I've had enough of it down south. We went out to deeper water, and we got them on some trout. We got them a couple of bonnet head sharks, and they were so tickled to death with the bonnet head sharks. And if I would have known they just wanted something like that, I mean, we could have, caught fish like that on the, all day long. But you never know the expectations, of your clients. You've always got a mindset of, okay, we need to go catch this, we need to go catch that, and we need to go do this. But, sometimes they just want to have something pull on that line. And, I mean, they were talking about how the shark was so memorable, So you never know, John. You never know. You want to you always want to kind of probe your clients and see what they're expecting. So, and then today was today, and I don't fish on Wednesdays. Do you fish on Wednesdays?
Wednesday?
Yeah. No, we don't fish on Wednesdays.
No, I got to work.
So there we go. I got to do show prep, to provide you with all this entertainment that we, forego.
That we study for.
There we go. So what do we got? Let's see. I love tournaments. There we go.
Who loves tournaments?
Everybody. Jessica loves tournaments.
Oh, yeah. Jessica's winning tournaments.
Yeah. Laura likes tournaments. Stephanie says Jessica wins everything. She has been here lately. No doubt about it. She has got the touch.
Jessica is on fire.
Yep. She's got the touch.
She is very good at winning.
Yep.
Hey, some people got it.
It would not hurt my feelings if she,
won
the
whole
Salt
thing.
Life
That
tournament.
would be great.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah.
But speaking of tournaments, John, speak about that one here real quick. That one's got a little
right,
familiarity to you there.
May 21st through the 22nd is Missy King's Hooking for Habitat. Redfish, trout, cobia, catfish, and ugliest fish. Ages 3 to 8, first and second. Ages 9 to 13, first and second. You get dinner. You're fed at the night of the captain's meeting. You're also fed the next day lunch when you come back in. It's very affordable tournament. It's only $60 per angler. I mean, it's grown and it's already filling up. I mean, there's a lot of people already entered, and there is prizes out the wazoo for this thing to be bid on, to be drawn for, to be won. This you better get down there and get entered in this because this one, it all goes to Habitat. Everything, all the proceeds are for the Habitat for Humanity. And it's trophies for first, second, and third place winners, monetary prizes for adults, anglers only. And this is going to be a good one. American Legion, 5 to 8 o'clock is the captain's dinner, Friday, May 20th. The weigh-in is 12 to 4 on Saturday. And it's put on down here at Captain's Cove. They cook for you out there. We had hot dogs last year, man, and some other stuff. And it was amazing to come back in and be able to eat that. So I'm going to fish. Don't quit that. Quit that. I ain't done till I'm done now.
We've got a month to talk about this one.
I know, but anyway, fun tournament. Get it done. I seen that out of the corner of my eye.
Oh, man, I almost hit that button, too.
Well, there was a lot of stuff to talk about.
I know. Oh, I just like messing with you, John. You know that.
I know.
John spotted by, and then we got to get to a topic,
Yes,
buddy.
let's do
there
it.
we go.
Let's talk.
So, everybody, this was that snook that Laura let go, you know.
That's a
So,
nice one.
yeah, so we did a little spotted by there. We spotted Andrea right there with a nice black drum. Like I said, these black drum are the schools
They're
are
there.
you know,
They're here.
They're here, and they'll be
You
here
can
for a little
find the
bit.
drum.
Yep. And then we spotted Ken, and there was a
another
picture.
drum.
This was the one that he was fighting there for a little bit in the video, and you never got to see the end result of it, and that was it right there. So there
Nice.
we go, John. So we appreciate the spotted by, and again, I spend time stalking your Facebook stuff to find these pictures. If you want to be on spotted by, make sure you're posting pictures. All right, John, it is topic time. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. What to do when all else fails? And man, all else has failed on us here, you know, the last few trips that we've had. And that's why we thought it would be cool to kind of talk about it, because not every trip is rainbows and unicorns and everything goes your way and everything's easy and you're bringing in 27-inch redfish and you're bringing in 33-inch snook, and not every trip is like that. It has the potential to be. They are quite regularly.
They all start out like that.
But what do you do when you go to your favorite spot and nothing's happening? You get nothing. You go to your second favorite spot. There's nothing happening. You go to your third favorite spot.
And there's somebody sitting on it.
Well, then maybe there's somebody sitting on it, but they're not catching fish. Our running joke when we get to that point in the day is, we're going to Denny's.
That's right.
My God, we're going to Denny's. Nothing's going right. The weather sucks. I'm
Might
cold.
as well
I'm miserable.
eat. Go eat.
We're going to Denny's.
Go eat.
You know, and that's always our running joke. So if you ever heard us talk about going to Denny's, it means it sucks. So, what do you do? Well, for us, we moved around a lot.
Yep.
You know, so we tried spots that we had not fished, maybe ever, had not hit in a long time.
And we're never going to fish them again either.
And we probably, won't, whatever. I mean, unless times get hard. But when things aren't going your way and things aren't going, the way that you want them to, because you always go throw shrimp and you throw shrimp at this spot and it doesn't work, you either have to move spots, try something different, another bait, an artificial approach. You've got to do something to get that fish on. Now, if you didn't know better, you'd look at our weekend posts that are everything from Friday on, and man, great day, beautiful, it was hard work for those fish on Friday. It was hard work for those fish on Saturday. That winning redfish, that was the very last spot of the day.
Last
and a spot. And we had not.
We've never fished that spot.
Never, ever. Never.
And I went back there the next day and there was no fish there.
See, that's you trying something different, But you've got to mix it up. And like I said, that's, if you're a guy that goes out there and you throw the spoon and the spoon always works for you and the spoon's not working,
you better switch.
You got to swap it up, and maybe it's another artificial bait, or maybe change where you're at. There was a slight chill factor, that kind of cooled off the water a little bit. I think these fish went from the outs back to the back end a little bit, so you had to kind of push in. But for most of us, the weather or the boats, we're running aren't the pushback kind of boats. If you had that mud boat, airboat, maybe you could have got back on them a little bit better. I don't know, but even a lot of the folks with mud boats and airboats were kind of struggling, So you gotta be flexible. You gotta be willing to change it up, because the same old routine is not always going to work. Now, for us, it was changing locations. We probably spent a lot of fuel, running around. And I mean, we didn't have time, especially on Saturday. Saturday was tournament day. We didn't have time to sit on one spot and make it work. If it wasn't producing in 10 minutes, we were on and off to the next spot, And I think one of those spots paid off. We caught some fish, but they were fantastic fish, but it wasn't what we were looking for. Yeah, they were the wrong species, Fish. So you got to be able to mix it up, change up what you're doing. Sometimes these fish are so skittish, you got to lighten up on that leader, and maybe that's the key. You've got to change something up to get something to work. I mean,
it's worth a shot.
You and I were fishing different styles throughout the day, Friday and Saturday.
Correct.
You were doing more of the knocker rig kind of thing, and I was doing more of the Jim's jig kind of thing. And it ended up working out about 50-50. At some points, the knocker thing was working out real well, and then we'd get to another point, and we'd make the joke that knocker's not working here, it's the jig, here.
Jig. Yep.
So having a partner on the boat, swapping, not fishing exactly the same way,
Until we find out the way that they bite.
Yep, because John is not really much on artificial fishing. John's a live baiter. John likes to bait and wait. If I'm fishing with John, sometimes I'll throw an artificial just to see. And I don't know. I don't think that I caught anything on an artificial, Friday or Saturday,
Nothing hit.
Now, we did Jim's jig with that 5-inch DOA, dragging it across the bottom. Flounder were loving that.
Wow.
Flounder were loving that.
Interesting.
But it was fun. Jim with Jim's Dig called me. He said, look, I got a big order, just got a big order. Once that's done, I'm going to get you and John hooked up again. You need your jigs, this, that, and the other. And he said, man, after the episode, you guys were talking about the V-Lock with the DOA on it. It holds up real good. Everybody's wanting that jig now. And I'm like, well, good deal, And I said, I just happen to have 2 clients on the boat throwing exactly what you're talking about right now. He's like, oh, I'll let you go. I go, but I mean, it's that's a hell of a setup, and it's working out well. But let's go to the comments here. See what anybody's got to say about changing things up here. They don't. Just nice black drum. Love black drums. Nice snook. So apparently, everybody has.
They know to
days.
Change things up.
Yeah, everybody knows that. They just don't have bad days, John. I guess
that's
right.
What they're saying. They are professionals. They've learned everything they know from us.
I am so sorry.
That's a lie. I'm just messing.
But I mean, you say that, and that's another thing. don't be afraid to ask questions. I mean, you have this show. You've got the Friday night fish talk show, out of Ozella, down there. You've got
captains you can talk to.
You've got all of
Blackwater.
YouTube. You've got all of it, and then you have actual captains that you could talk to.
Yep.
And don't think that the captains don't get together and go, "Hey man, what are you doing? How is this working for you? I'm doing this. We'll try this." And there's a lot of us that really get together well, and it's all about camaraderie and keeping just keeping a nice group of folks together and helping people out. And I don't think anybody wants to see anybody suffer.
Nope.
That's whether you're a guide, whether you're just a fisherman, whatever. But there we go. That was a change. Derek never fished with the mud minnow, and I had them out on a charter, and they caught a lot of fish on the mud minnow. So what does Derek use now? But I will tell you, I think my last 3 trips, I've had that mud minnow out in several different different configurations, and the mud minnow was not the bait of choice this go around. So that's another hit and miss, as well. So and that's something too, especially this time of year. Have you a little bit of different arsenal? Have you some shrimp? Have you some pinfish? Have you the mud minnows?
Cut mullet.
Or ladyfish. That's always, everybody wants to complain about the pinfish just obliterating their shrimp. Cut bait this time of year will stay on the hook a little bit longer and get that funk in the water.
A tiny little pinfish about that big works wonders too for the redfish right now. Those redfish will smoke those things.
Smoke them.
That's what I caught my reds on.
There you go. So if we've taught you anything, when times get tough, go to Denny's and eat breakfast.
That's right. Don't even fish anymore. Just give up, because it's the art of war with these fish.
Yep. There we go. Yep. So I try new areas every trip to see if fish are there. Well, there you go, Tyler. That's it. And again, that is what we had to do. Based on one, we couldn't get to a lot of the spots we wanted to due to the lack of water.
No water.
2, I mean, we had to go somewhere. We had to do something. They just weren't, doing what we do.
We ended up on Shore Point.
Well, we did, and we caught some fish.
And we caught fish on Shore Point. That place is overfished and underrated.
But you know what? There was water there.
There was water
we could
there.
Get to it.
The fish could swim by there and actually able to navigate.
There you go. So good deal. So like I said, obviously we're joking about going to Denny's.
No, I wanted to go to Denny's.
No.
Let's get this straight.
No. We definitely wanted the coffee and we wanted to eat, but sometimes you've got to, at the last minute, at the last bell,
persevere.
You will, sometimes get that fish. And that's what happened. Again, on Saturday's trip, that last stop produced the winning fish. And if we just would have went to Denny's, we would have, not gone to weigh in like a lot of them. And,
Yeah, we would have lost them, but we ended up winning. But the breakfast station, I agree too on that.
Now, Chris, you are 100%. Chris, I've talked to you recently from the breakfast station.
The breakfast station. Whoa, yeah, man. That breakfast station's good too.
Crystal River has seen me a couple of times in there the last
I like
last
that
week
Dunellen breakfast station. Yeah. Oh, man.
That one is good too.
That's good stuff.
It depends on which way I go. Because, Crystal River, Dunellen is, one way or the other for me.
Denny's you go to at 10 o'clock at night or later because you're drunk and it doesn't matter what it tastes like.
Well, yeah, I guess. All right, John. So that's going to wrap it up for us. Hopefully that helps you guys out a little bit. And by all means, John and I are always available for a text, Facebook message, whatever the case might be. We will try to help you out as much as
you.
Yeah. Eventually, we may make fun of you on the show for silly questions or something like that, and that just be another bit and a stick that we do. But it's just we're always trying to be entertaining, and we try to make people laugh. And fishing, though, for us is not boring. It's like watching golf for some people. Watching golf is one of the most boring things I think you could do. But if you really like golf, that's your thing. So we're trying to make this entertaining and fun for the masses, and having a little humor in it, I think, does that.
I think we ought to hit golf balls off the front of your boat when the fish aren't biting.
Well, we could probably do that. If we froze like little bait balls, maybe Aquatic Nutrition could come up with something like that for us.
Yeah,
and,
because
we could just chip them into the.
You keep your game, golf game good, your swing good.
Yeah.
You knock the chum in the water.
Yep.
You get a little further out there with it. I think we just came up with something, man.
There you go.
That's big bucks right there. We just made them.
All right, John. Well, show them what they're going to win tonight.
Aha! He. Cast net.
From
Captain's
Captain's
Cove.
Cove. All right.
A Shimano that will cut your line
There you
and
go.
dig your hooks out of the fish's mouth. Another 20% off of Salt Life.
There we go.
Some new V-Lock Jigs that work.
That
That
work.
hook and hold. And of course, your favorite, Fish Bites, Fight Club, Sit Releasing Lures that are ready to fight the fish.
There you go. And wait, there's more.
Oh my gosh, there's always more in our friends at Aquatic Nutrition
There you
because the sharks I hear are out there, like Eric said, just use some of this in the water.
Yep.
And look at what happens.
Bump, bump. Bump,
Dun,
bump, bump,
dun,
bump, bump. Yeah. All right. And last week we picked up a new sponsor, Nature Coast PM. They do property management. Give them a call at 352-817-2063. I think you're going to talk to Frank. Probably. That's probably who's going to answer the phone. But they do anything from the roof to plumbing, electrical, landscaping. They'll manage your property if you got those Airbnbs or whatever the hell they're called. You know, they'll
Nice.
do that for you. They'll do rentals. You know, they'll take care of your place, and they do all that handyman stuff. So give them a call. And they are donating We Be Tailing shirts. So the winner needs to message me and let me know what size shirt that you need. We've got large, extra large, and double X. So the winner needs to do that. We do take, we ask a question. The one that we take the first 5 right answers that we see. We write their name down on a piece of paper. We drop them in a bucket, and then we draw for the winner. So John, and my left-handed chicken scratch is horrible. But here we go. Are you ready? You gonna count
ready.
to 5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. Everybody's Wi-Fi should be synced up for sure. Let me get where I can see everybody's answers right here. Does the cast net come with instructions? Dale,
Yes.
there is a little card in there that does tell you how to throw it.
Yep.
All right, Dale. Let's see. And we still got to get you your shirt.
If you practice in
I
the
didn't-
yard,
I
it
didn't
makes
get you your
perfect.
shirt.
Practice in the yard makes perfect on
It
soft
does.
grass.
You'll throw pancakes by
Yep.
the time it's all said and done. All right. So tonight we talked about a plethora of things, and tonight's question is going to deal with this. How many companies participated in the 2022 Skiff Challenge? So that is what we are looking for. So we talked about that Skiff Challenge. We need to know how many companies participated in it. So how many boats were there? Each boat was representative of a company. So Rich, Andrew W. Karrie. Inshore Chaos. All right. Now these, boy, they're coming through so quick now. I got to look up.
Jessica,
Let's see. So,
all the way down.
let's see. Andrew. Got the Karrie inshore. I need the next 6 that I see scrolling right here, and it's Jessica. Okay. Want to take a wager on who's going to win this one?
We shall see.
She's got a 1 in 5 shot.
Who's going to win the skip challenge?
All righty. So here we go, John. We've got Jessica. We've got a Karrie, Andrew Wood, Inshore Chaos, and Rich. There we go. And that's Rich Serafini. All right, John, all the names are in the bucket, and we are shook up and mixed up for prosperity. Remember, tonight's winner, send me a message. Let me know who is going to, or what shirt size you need there.
You'll win a shirt too tonight.
Yep.
So there's always more.
All right, John, all shook up. I'm all shook up. You got just one?
Just one.
Oh, the PhD of WBT, Andrew Wood. All right, so congratulations, Andrew. You haven't won in a little while there.
Yeah, it's been a long time since he's won.
He's been close. He's been
back.
knocking on the door.
Yep.
He was like knocking on the door, Jessica, I'm coming in. You know,
Yep.
but
That's
no.
how close it was.
All right, well, good deal. Well, Andrew, congratulations, buddy. You win tonight's prize package. Again, Thank you guys so much for sticking around watching the show. Hit that subscribe button. Where's that at? Right there. Hit that guy right there. Just hit it. Do it. Hit the notification bell and hit that like. Hit the like button. You know, it all helps. Helps the show grow. Gets us up there, you know, with the big boys. Someday, John.
Someday.
Someday.
One day.
With your help.
Yep.
There we go. All right, John, you ready? We're going to
I'm
close
ready.
this thing down and go to the black water, get us something to eat. Here we go. We Be Tailin' is brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing,
Captain Cove Outfitters.
Knotty Tails,
Jim's Jigs.
Filletzall Blades,
Aquatic Nutrition.
Plash Lights.
Karrie's Custom Rods and Gaffs.
There you go. State Farm with Bonnie.
Caddycan.
Native Nautical Mailboxes.
Salt Life.
And Nature Coast PM. All right, guys, we'll see everybody next week. Peace out.
Don't forget the spring fling.